Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thanks for joining me on today's video. This is the card that we'll be making. Before we get started, just a reminder that I do have my July PDF tutorial featuring the Cheerful Daisies bundle. You can get a free card tutorial, makes 5 cards, gives you pictures and listing of material, cutting dimensions, and step-by-step directions. All that information is listed below this video on my blog. So if you have happen to find me on my YouTube channel, in the description there is a link that you can copy and paste, and that will take you directly to the blog posting for this particular card and video, and all of this information will be listed for you. And also during the month of July, right now, Stampin' Up! We have the bonus days are back, and also a new round of online exclusives. So again, that information is below this video, listed on my blog. But today's card is very simple, and it features the Timeless Arrangements, a stamp set. It's photopolymer, lots of stamps, mix and match. You can mix and match with that, and has coordinating dies. Purchased as a bundle, you save 10%, but I am, as you know, I always change things up, so we'll be changing this card up just a little bit. We have the 4 1/4 by 11 card base, and it is thick white cardstock, so that is scored, folded in half. And this designer series paper is the masterfully made designer series paper. What a mouthful. But to change this card up, all I did was I took a piece of basic white cardstock, and I ran this cardstock through the embossing folder with the exposed brick, and then I added my strip of designer series paper on there. So I did trim this down just a quarter, because this is 5 1/2. And this is 5 1/4. So this is just going to be the white on white, and I love the way white on white looks. So we'll get started with just adding some adhesive to that, and I'll get this onto my card base, hopefully centered. But no guarantees. All right, so off camera, I went and I did stamp my greeting. So there's my greeting. And then I did some die cutting. So these 2 die cuts, oh, that side looks, even the back side looks pretty neat. But this paper is also the masterfully made designer series paper. So I just cut that out with the dies. And then I stamped these little flowers, and then this, whatever these are, little flowers or whatever. I stamped this with my Momentum Tuxedo Black ink, and colored them in with stamping blends. This is the Bubble Bath stamping blends, and then Pretty Peacock for the greenery. And then this is with Pumpkin Pie blends. So now all we really need to do is just build up what we want behind our greeting. So all I'm going to do for that, get these untangled, maybe. Holy smokes. Wow. So I'm just going to get my adhesive the right way. And I always do that. I'm always so used to putting my adhesive on the back side, and I don't need to do that. It has to go on the front side. So I'm going to place this here, right behind my greeting. And since I put that on the wrong side, I'm just going to rub that with my finger and get that off. And then it's just a matter of building your flowers here. And in case you're wondering what this is the silicone map. So this is what the silicone map normally looks like. I just took one of mine and cut it down into quarters, And sometimes that's really all you need for small things like this, and that's what I set out for a class. So let's see, we're gonna stick this down here, and I'm probably just gonna end up making this kind of the same way that I did this one. Let me get some adhesive on here. So we'll put this down. This looks like this is kind of like down in the corner. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I really want this. I think maybe right about there. And then we'll put this one kind of down here. Gives it just a little bit more of like a cluster. Bring this over, angle it over a little bit more this way. It's behind the flowers. And then these will go in the corner and the top maybe. So let's get this one. And you know, don't be afraid. Pinch off and cut off what you don't need. It just looked like it was going to be an awful lot sticking down there. And I just wasn't sure that's what I wanted. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. Like that. And this one, is this one going to be over here? Just sort of tuck that in front of the other one. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. I'm going to put some here, some here. This has got an awful lot going on. I wonder if that would make that too... Nope, it's not going to be too poofy. So we'll stick one on there. Release, get the release off of here, the release paper off the back of our dimensionals. And I'm going to put this one right here near the bottom. There we go. And then to finish it off, I have the Sequence Trios, which this is, actually this is Berry Burst, and this also comes in Pretty Peacock and white. So we're just going to add 3 of these onto the card. And it's a small and a large. And we'll do another large one. And again, we'll put it down here. So that's it. Fast and easy. Nothing really complicated at all about the card. So this was the card that was offered at a recent card buffet class. And then this is the one that I shared with you today. Basically the same card, same layout. I just added an extra layer with the basic white being embossed with, what did I say this was? The exposed brick embossing folder. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.